Part of the reason I'm pushing myself to this last little canyon is it's such a small little canyon. I'd be hard pressed to drive here just to hike that small canyon, and I would probably end up starting with the double falls itself, and that would be the best spot of it. So it was worth it to try to make a go at seeing it today. I'm not going to uncover it. There's an old fire ring here. It's kind of a weird location for one, to be honest. Boulder's extremely nice there. There's no water source unless you go way, way downhill. Well, we finally made it down the little canyon that I want to explore. That'll lead us out of here and potentially end with a fantastic falls. Very thick and slippery with leaves. Oh. There's a feature on a map that I want to see, but I think that it's that right there. Pretty sure it's a fairly large sink. If not, it's a very unusual little drain. So we're gonna go see that. Just find the easiest way down through here. See how rocky this is, and all dry, but I know as I go upstream, I'm gonna find water. Long little shelter here. Interesting. Yeah, and there's a little draw here. It's dry. It's not a sink. It's a little narrow drainage. Oh, it's not dry. I just couldn't hear it. It's not dry at all. I was focused on that up there, and I could not hear any sound until I go right here. How clear that water is coming out. Look at how weird the green, the algae is on the rocks. That's pretty cool. Huge massive boulders here in the middle of the stream. The potential waterfall is much further on up. Karst environments are so interesting. Any other spot in Bankhead, this would just be rushing, flowing with water. It'd be gorgeous little cascades. But here, you got nothing. Although this, that looks layered over there. This almost looks man-made. Huh. That's interesting. I make these videos longer now, just so that folks can see what you gotta go through out here at times just to get those cool selfies. Stair stepping up the creek. I know when the rains are really flowing, this is at least briefly moving with water. Unfortunately, these carvings are too long gone. Beech tree's got a rotten center. It's an old one. See? Another sinkhole. A long way from where this joins the main stream. You can see the running water here. You see, I can walking up to a cliff from this side. It's falling straight into a pit. into a cave. Yeah, so it's all flowing down into this. I'll be taking some time to catch my breath a little bit here. I'm a little way too out of breath. And on my hunch ride, you're at the top of the canyon. And if you count that last waterfall that went into the sink, that went into the cave, that would be 6. This would be 7 and 8. One on the left over here reminds me a little bit of Coal Mine Branch. Just from the way the rock is stratified behind it, not by the flow for sure. A little low flow. Part of that has to do with the terrain we're in. One to the right's a little bit better. Well, I'll come up to the top of this here and there's a giant hunk of metal. Iron, I dare say. I don't know what in the world this could be. Seems to be welded right here. Can you see the rainbow? Very faint. Right through here. Cool. The whole backside of the shelter here. It's a mixture of liverwort and filmy ferns. Anybody that's watched my videos knows how much I love finding the filmy ferns. They're just an absolute delight to me. The thing to remember about Bankhead is even though you may not see any footprints, somebody was here more recently than not. Everything feels so unexplored. Oh. Spring back behind the waterfall. Oh, that filmy fern up there. Secondary falls to this one. Last waterfall of the day, number 8. Number 8. I had to think for a second. Ah yes, good way to end it. This is a nice one. Another one of those furnace type things built here. And destroyed for the most part. Nice little rocky cascade. below the main falls itself. This certainly has the most flow of anything we've seen today. And all this behind it, again covered in liverwort. I don't spot any filmy ferns back here, but that's okay. This is really pretty. Not trampled the way I like it. Maybe we ended as we began, walking it over a bit. Falls is just left. Just have come up out of the little canyon. Opted to come up here on the old roadbed. Make it a little easier on me today. Maybe this little hike ain't over yet. Look what I just found. Fairly well preserved moonshine still. Let's get down to it. See the axe marks. Bullet holes. Bullet holes. Axe marks all along the top of the stuff. They really went to town on it. It's a pretty decent sized one. I'll do this. My hiking staff, it's about 5 feet. Pretty decent size still. Come along in this adventure, folks. We found 8 wonderful waterfalls. One that went into a cave. That was pretty cool. We found several caves. More sinks than I realistically can remember. But that first one, by far, it's the largest I've ever seen in Bankhead National Forest. That was really nice. That made the day itself. Nice to end on a waterfall as great as this too, though. No doubt. Won't be terribly long before the wildflowers are up, and I look forward to that. Until next time, keep exploring. Stay wild.